of our Omnifactory playthrough. So I'm going to continue where we left off last episode. We are going to start fleshing out some more stuff in our resource room. One of the things I've done between episodes is I have added some more, we're looking over there, shulker data models in, and they are all basically producing stuff, brains in neutral, I think, today. So yes, the idea is we go into here, I've modified the conduits so they've got a filter on. The filter is to only allow pulsating polymer clay, and then for each of these I go into here, adjust the up, extract. That one's never active, so that's why it's not been working. See which other ones are not done. Never active, that should be extracted. Yeah, so these will extract into the drawers behind me. And let's just verify that these are all extract. Yeah, always active, always active, always active, and always active. So these are extracting over to the drawers over here. You'll notice there's a lot more frame drawers set up. I've set up frame drawers, hopefully I've got the count right, but bearing in mind I didn't manage to count the right number of simulation chambers, there's a chance I've got it wrong. But we've basically got a drawer for every pristine material from Deep Mob Learning. And these three drawers here, which have been upgraded, will be for extraterrestrial matter, hellish matter, and overworldian matter. The other thing I've got is I've set up some conduits in the middle of this all, which can be hidden by the drawers, because these are going to be the outputs to our loop fabricators, which is what we're going to start setting up now, because all those shulkers are great, but what we need is to start converting those into diamonds. So first thing first, I'll put my loop fabricator in here, and what we're going to need to do is we're going to need to connect that up to our item conduits. So let me go grab my pickaxe and start digging holes. Actually, do I need to go this way, or could I just use the item conduits that are currently running along here? If that might be a cleaner option, because I could then just loop around into that, bring power around as well. I think I prefer that option. Right, so we'll go 2, 3, clear that. Now the one question I have is, I know for the loop fabricators that you have to input and output in a particular way. Now I'm not sure if that is the case for the for the simulation chambers. You have to input and output on a input in the top, output at the bottom. I'm not sure if that's the case for the loop fabricators, so let's give it a shot. Item conduits 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So what do we want to do? Well, I want my shulkers to go into here, and I want you to extract on, you're going to be brown for shulkers, and I want you, go grab me wrench, I want you to insert on brown and extract on green. So if I insert on brown, will you do anything? That's the question. So first things first, switch you to always active. Now, if I flip that round by accident, yeah, I want it facing this way. So there we go. So you're not inserting on brown at the moment, so it would seem to indicate that it's a insert at the top, extract at the bottom, which is not the end of the world. Just would have hoped it would have looked prettier. Yeah, that's all good. Well, we've definitely got the matter there, and you're definitely set to extract what you're doing there. You're off. Extract, always active on the brown channel. And this is, oh, wait a second. I know what the problem is. This isn't actually connected. Which would be, yeah, that would cause an issue. So let's fix that at once. Back to you. That. Yeah, will that work? Guessing no. Right, that's all connected. That should be extracting on brown. Nothing's actually active. Whilst it's connected there, it's not connected. No, it is connected there. But it does appear that it is inserted at the top. Well, let's just do a quick test. That off. Oh. Step back. Now, will it work on the side? I hope not. Nope, fair enough. One off. And one up there. There, and I want you to insert on brown. And that works. Okay, so it's definitely top and bottom. So I'll have to look at how I can prettify this. I'll move that back one. Would that do? Yeah, I suppose I could just use some frame trim or something like that. Or I do have some. I did have some. Conduit facades that would just do the job. So we'll look at grabbing some of those in a bit. So it's definitely at the top, and so the bottom should be extract. We need to pop that in there, and yeah, extract on channel green. We'll leave that off at the moment. So what I want to do is I want to get a compacting drawer set up for diamonds. So I'll pop my key in my offhand. Set that up there, and we'll set you to make some diamonds. They should stay there, and I can now grab those, pop them in here. Now if I'm right, I do extract always active. What we're going to get, we're going to start seeing lots of diamonds appear. Almost a full stack already. Perfect. So that's that bit done. Really disappointed that how that's set up. I don't really want the blue. Thinking. Suppose I could have a row along here and then a row along there and then multiple rows. That might work. Same problem, makes it a big box. Right, let's go get some conduits. Facades, I should say. Oh, there's a surprise, it's raining again. One facade there. Do I want the blue? The blue would be a nice contrast, so let's pop a temple block in with plate and go to the control room, get some facade. Hopefully I've made a load. I've got 32, that should be a good start. Actually I had temple block facades already, so even better. Go back to our resource room, see what it looks like if I put that one down here. Grab these ones for this, and 2, 3. How does that look? Does that look too bad? Yeah, I'm not happy with that. I think I want to take that off. I want some lab blocks. I think it's probably going to look nicer. Give a nice contrast. They're not painted, but these ones are. Yeah, I like that a bit more. Alright, so if I drop some loop fabricators down. I want to go much further than that. Yeah. I'm still going to need to make some more. And then if these were all like so. Yeah, it's not pretty, but it doesn't look too bad. I'll work on that one later. Right, so I've now got diamonds being produced, so I think the next thing I want to do is start putting these diamonds to use. So I've already got 498. And that is just basically from one loop fabricator. Because we've got a backlog of shulker matter, that should work quite nicely. So let's go to our control room. See if we've got any crates. We have. I mean, I need rubber wood. Got some wood. Got jungle wood there too. I'll have to fix that crate recipe. Yeah, let's fix it now. Got that. Switch this to down substitutions. It's not the crate, it's the wood casing. Alright, where are you, wood casing? You're the one that needs to have substitutions allowed on. Done. Pop that back in. Now this is going to be a temporary thing, because one of the things I want to do is to make, I've got interfaces on me, yep, cool. Right, so what I want to do is I want to drop my crate here. And then, now will this work? This is the question. Or do I need some conduit? Probably need some conduit, but let's see how we get on. If I grab my Yeta wrench, and what we're going to do is take that out. And yeah, all this piping, does it go anywhere else? No, it doesn't. Perfect. So I can disconnect it down here. That off. And I've got ugly connection at the moment, but it will do the job for the time being. So this is temporary. So pop you there, you there. Right. If I connect my item conduits to here, and you're going to be on round robin, and should grab some diamonds. Stack will do. What I want you to do is I just want you to drop diamonds to here. Yeah, so I'm going to need an item conduit to pull those out, which is not the end of the world. Extract always active, insert. I'm actually going to change the colour on this one, so extract on blue, insert on blue. Right. So I'll let you fill up. I want some speed upgrades. Probably. That sounded like something exploding. I don't like the sound of things exploding. That's kind of worrying. Everything looks okay here. Everything looks okay here. Nothing exploded here. EBFs are all still okay. That's worrying. Right, so we've got diamonds in. Let's get this finished before I run out of power. Right, so if this is all good, extract, always active, 1 round robin, and we should start seeing these fill up eventually. Oh wait, these are all on set to insert on white, so I want to extract it on white. There you go. That should make it all work. Yep, that's all working now. So now my diamonds will be coming from the deep mob learning down in the resource room, and they'll just come from our resource system. So what I can now do is take you out, and you out, and go to our resource room. Just verify everything is still here. It is. I wonder what those bangs were then. Pop you in there. Pop you in there. Right, so I now have 16 shulker models providing diamonds, and that should saturate this quite nicely. So we shouldn't have too much of an issue with diamonds. Everything's okay here. Machine room. All good here, no explosions. Now curious. I wonder what the bangs were. Maybe we'll never know. Right, so that's our power supply cut over to that one. The only place I haven't checked is the reactors. No, all reactors are still there. Oh well. I'm sure we'll figure it out one day. So with that done, we want to start looking at getting Enderman. So data model. Now I think I'm going to do 4 Enderman models for the time being. There it is again. Oh, is it a lightning storm outside and is it hitting things? I wonder if that's what it is. Just have a quick look. Yeah, it could be that. Could be just a thunderstorm causing the explosions. Oh, as long as we're inside. Right, Enderman. We'll start off with 4. So, 1, 2... Actually, we're going to do 8 for Enderman. So I've got the 4 there. I think I've got 2 Enderman data models down there. Cool. So I need another 2 of these. What can I put away? Just put the item filter away. and go to our resource room. So we'll take this wall here. First things first, I want to make sure that these, no, I didn't put the filters in, I just put the filters away. These are all prepped with the pulsating polymer clay, so I can just add those in. You in, you in, you in, and you, and you. I'd really just put these on insert when I'm doing it, save time. So I need to set these all up for insert. Okay, so that should give me, all these just start filling up with pulsating polymer clay, and I should really not use a wrench. Look at these, otherwise they turn around and ruin the aesthetic. Right, so Enderman data model, Enderman, 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 and the last one, so that's the upper two up there. So once we've got some, again, once we've got some pristine Enderman matter, we'll go stick that in one of the chests. And what we then need to do is, what can we get from an Enderman data model? Let's have a look. Where are we? Pristine Enderman use. So we can get Ender Pearls, which we'll need, Emeralds, which we'll need, Impossible Realm data, which I now know we need, and Enderman heads. So that's 4. Impossible Realm data gives me Dragon Lair data and Wither Realm data, which is then used to make an Ender Dragon model, but also for use in the large microverse projector, so we are going to need all of those. So that's 4 loot fabs. Actually, what's the Enderman heads for? Powered spawners? Probably won't use those. Player traps we won't. Slice and splice. I think I have a slice and splice, so probably won't need that. Soul vial for an Enderman. That could be useful. Soul binder. I already have a soul binder, I think. I'm pretty sure I do. For looting, that's just any head. Right, so slice and splice give me tormented Enderman heads, Ender resonators. Yeah, I think we'll produce them. I'm not sure they're going to be that useful. What's tormented Enderman heads for? Aversion obelisk and empowered 5. It's not the best in the world. What else is there? Slice and splice. Ender resonator, and that is for inventory chargers, wireless charger, wireless charging antenna, dimensional transceivers, wireless lights, dialing device, and ender generator. Ascension enders, that's for stellar helmet. That could be useful. Not really much use for the stellar stuff apart from looking pretty. I think I'm going to leave off the ender heads just for the time being. We can always add them in later, so we're just going to do 3. So hopefully someone should have got some pristine Enderman matter. Yep, thank you. Right, so I'm going to add that into chest here. Pop you in there. And then we can start doing the extracts. So simulation changer, extract green, always active, up, green always active. And last two. Right, so two of these aren't actually running, but so we did brown for the shulker, so the next color after brown will be so you got that one. Extract on blue, and what we want is we're going to need to run, just tear up the floor a bit. So we'll get these always plumbed in. Yeah, I'm not sure I'm happy with the way that the loop fabricators are set up at the moment in terms of the block on the top. I will have a think about how to change that. I'm going to need some more Lumion power, I think. Right, so we'll get those ones done. We'll grab some item conduit. And we'll do the same up here. Right, so that's the one thing I didn't check. Do I want more shulkers? Shulker shells. What are these useful for? Shulker boxes, advanced big item filters. Actually, it could be useful. The soul vial. Some mundane potions. What's this? The shulker soul vial useful for? Use? No, apparently there isn't much use in there. We'll leave it for the time being. Again, we can always add it in. So I'm going to leave a gap because potentially I want to put it there, and that keeps it all nice and organised. Inserting, I just want to make sure. Yeah, you're inserting on brown. So this one is going to be insert on blue. Insert on blue. Insert on blue. Insert on blue. And what I do want to do is switch you to a round robin. And what we'll do is we'll take, you can extract on green. I wonder if it would extract from the top as well. Probably not. Let's find out. Insert on blue, extract on green, always active. And then finally take our Enderman and go always active on round robin. So, right, so the first one we want is Ender Pearls. Know what's going on there. It's weird. Okay, I think I know what the problem is, and I'm an idiot. So I tell you what we'll do is we'll switch that off, and that's why we don't try and extract from the top, because it was just basically taking it, putting it straight back in. Right, that makes more sense. Okay, so wait for the lag to end. You are extract always active, extract always active, extract always active. Again, okay, that was weird. Oh, I know what it's doing. Think. Right. Do I want this in a compressing chest? That is the question. I think I've got one upstairs in the control room. Blocks of ender pearl. That could be useful. Yeah, let's just use that in a compacting drawer, I should say, rather than compressing chest. Let's grab our compacting drawers. Make sure my key is in my hand. So that is going to be for actually, I don't want that one there at all. The one next to it will be the shulker shells if necessary. I'm trying to get some semblance of organisation. So you are going to be ender pearls. Pop that in there. What we should find is now they start draining out, and ender pearls are now available in the system. So what else do we want? That is useful for emeralds and impossible realm data. So emeralds, I think we can have blocks of emeralds, if I remember correctly, and we can have emerald nuggets. So we want to put that in a compacting drawer. So let's get this configured. You are insert on blue. I'll pop you in insert on blue as well, so you can start getting your stuff. And we'll leave the extract off just for the time being. I really should stop clicking on things with a wrench. Now, why aren't you... We're probably still waiting to get some more Enderman, pristine Enderman matter. So what I'm going to do is a little, not there, little cheat. And I know I've got a load of pristine Enderman matter here. And we'll just drop that into the drawer. Okay, so I didn't realise, but I've actually gone over in terms of the episode. So we'll leave it here. We'll finish setting off, setting things up. We'll just get that one set up. We'll get our impossible realm data. And what we'll do next episode is we'll continue to get more of the models set up. I'll probably do that between episodes. But I also want to set up a new method of electrolyzing clay so that we can get rid of that LV system that we started much time ago. And I want to get the ore processing done as well, so that we've got at least the EV tier and we can upgrade that to IV tier at some point. So I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, feel free to give it a like. If you'd like to see more episodes, then please feel free to subscribe. Until then, I wish you a very pleasant day. Goodbye.